Yeah.
Is that that?
I am sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman, but I have been the brother of my blood. I must have done no lift with wit and safety to throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it, to have to offer you. Pardon me, O sweet one, even though the vows we made for each other oh so long ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio, oh my dear Antonio, though have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou Antonio?
How have you made the vision of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand here? I have never had a brother, nor I can hear the deity of my nature. I have heard everywhere. I had a sister whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Oh Charity, what king are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father, and such a Sebastian was my brother. So when he suited to his warrior tomb, if spirits consume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
A spirit I am indeed, but that dimension grossly clad, which from whom I did participate, were you a woman? And the rest goes even, should I tears least fall upon your cheek, and say, thrice welcome, drowned viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow,
And so had mine.
and died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record lively in my soul, he finished indeed, this mortal act. That day made my sister 13 years.
If nothing lets us to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere and jump. That I am Viola, which to confirm will bring you to a cabin in this town, where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the currents of my fortune since have been between this lady and this lord.
So come to it, my lady. You have been mistook by nature, and her blast drew that. You would have been contracted to a maid, nor you thrive, by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not amazed, if right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in the most happy rack. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love a woman like to me.
In all those sayings I overswear, and all those swearings keep as true in my soul as does the orbed continent, that fire, the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maiden's garments. He upon some action is now in durance at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and a follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. Ooh, and yet at last now I remember me. They say poor gentleman, he's much distracted, and most extracting frenzy of men.
By the Lord, madam, you wrongly, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I had your own letter that induced me the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not, but to do myself much right or you much shame. Think of me as you please, I leave my duty a little unthought of and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
The savor's not much of a distraction.
We will be delivered, said Orsino. My lord, so please you these things further dotted on. To think me as well as sister as a wife, one day shall crown the alliance on high, so please you, here in my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time forward be your master's mistress.
I will. Your sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord. This same hound now, Malvolio.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
And you, lady, you have, pray you pursue that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Write it from if you can, in the hand or phrase. Or say this not your seal, not your invention. You can say none of this, well, granted then, and tell me, in your modest of honor, why have you given me such killer light of favor? You bade me come smiling and cross-rider to you, to put on the yellow stocking and to frown upon Sir Toby in the lighter people. And acting this in an obedient hope, why have you suffered me in this imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and maybe the most glorious gift in gold that ear invention played on? Tell me why, Olivia.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. But I confess much like the character, but out of question. This is Maria's hand, and now I do bethink me. It was she first told me that I was mad, then comes in smiling. And in such forms which you presupposed, upon thee in the letter, prithee be context, this practice hath most surely passed upon thee, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thy own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor brawl come taint the condition of the present hour, which I have wondered at and long shall not. Most freely I confess myself and Toby set up this degree against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we have conceived against him. Maria wits the letter as Sir Toby's great importance. In her press of commerce he married her. How sportful malice it was followed may rather pluck on laughter than revenge, and if I shall injuries just waited, that have both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
Why, some are born good, some achieve greatness, and some have a greatness thrown upon them. I was one, sir, in this incident, sir, one, sir, help us, sir, but that's not all. By the fool, Lord, I'm fool. I am not mad, but do you remember, madam, why laugh? You are such a barren rascal, I smile you not. He gags, and thus the ring brings him his revenge.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you. He exits.
He had been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. What that is known, the golden lion convents. A solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meanwhile, sweet sister, we will depart from hence. Cisario come, for so you shall be while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, and his fancy's queen.
Kelsey, make it fresh.
When that I was a little tiny boy with hail, the wind, the rain, the foolish thing, but a toy for the raineth, it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with a hoe and the wind, the rain, gave his lives and thieves, then shut the gate, for the raineth, it raineth every day. But when I came at last to a wife, with the hay, ho, the wind, and the rain, by swearing that I never thrive, for the raineth every day. When I came unto my beds, with the hay, ho, the wind, and the rain, for the toss, with the drunken heads, for the raineth, it raineth every day. A great while ago the world begun, with the hail, the hoe, the wind, and the rain. But that's all the one our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day. He exists.